Hello drama lovers. What if the softest smile in C-drama right now wasn't acting at all? One glance, one quiet nod, and suddenly, during a simple speed and love press event, the internet froze. Because when Esther you and you looked at each other that night, it didn't feel scripted. It felt personal. And fans everywhere started asking the same question. Was that chemistry promotion? Or the beginning of something real? It was supposed to be routine. Flashing cameras. Media questions. Polished smiles. The cast of Speed and Love stood side by side, promoting what's quickly becoming one of the most talked about romantic C-dramas of the season. Everything felt controlled. Predictable. Until one reporter asked about their on-screen chemistry. You didn't answer right away. Instead, he turned toward Esther you. Not dramatically. Not for the cameras. Just, instinctively. A small movement. Almost unconscious. She met his eyes. And in that split second, something shifted. It wasn't exaggerated flirting. No loud teasing. No scripted banter. Just a quiet exchange. Esther's tiny nod. He smile lingering half a second too long. Long enough to break character. Long enough for fans to notice. Within minutes, clips flooded Weibo. TikTok edits appeared in real time. Slow motion replays. Zoomed in frames of eye contact. Hashtags with Esther you and you's names began climbing trending charts globally. Was it fan service? Maybe. But longtime fans know Esther you is expressive yet careful. Playful in interviews, yes, but rarely vulnerable. And you known for being reserved. Measured. Almost guarded during public appearances. That's why this felt different. The body language spoke louder than words. Esther suddenly leaning closer when he talked. He used voice softening when he addressed her directly. Their laughter overlapping, less polished, more natural. And then came the behind-the-scenes clip. Off stage. No dramatic lighting. No spotlight. You quietly adjusting Esther's microphone. No one prompting him. No camera focusing on them directly. Just a small, intimate gesture. It wasn't grand. It wasn't flashy. But it felt real. And that's when everything started to spiral, because once fans sensed authenticity, they weren't going to let it go. As the viral moment spread, fans did what phantoms do best: they investigated. Old interviews resurfaced. In a past press conference, Esther you once described her ideal co-star as quiet but emotionally strong. The internet immediately connected the dots. That description, it sounded exactly like you's public image. Then, just hours after the event, Esther posted a sunset photo on Instagram. Soft lighting. Warm tones. The caption read, "Some feelings don't need to be loud." No tags. No explanation. But timing is everything. Comment sections exploded. Was this about Speed and Love or about him? You didn't post anything himself. But he liked a fan added featuring their viral eye contact moment. A small interaction, barely noticeable. Except in celebrity culture, tiny digital gestures can scream louder than statements. Industry insiders weighed in. Some called it brilliant marketing. Romantic speculation has boosted ratings in Asian entertainment for years. The strategy is familiar: amplify chemistry, fuel curiosity, drive viewership. But here's the difference. Most promotional tactics feel obvious. Over-the-top skinship.
Loud flirting. Playful teasing designed for GIFs and headlines. This wasn't that. There was hesitation. A flicker of nervousness. A restraint that felt unplanned. Fans who followed Esther since her Idol days insist her eyes don't lie. During that press event, her gaze didn't look like a character's. It looked like hers. Meanwhile,
he you normally composed seemed slightly unsettled when questions drifted toward their off-screen dynamic. His answers shortened. His smile softened. Less rehearsed. More human. Still no agency statement. No denial. No confirmation. Just silence. And sometimes, silence says more than words ever could. But the real twist, what happened next, changed everything. After that night, Speed and Love didn't just trend, it transformed. Ratings climbed. Viewers returned to earlier episodes, rewatching scenes with new eyes. Every touch, every emotional confession, every lingering stare between their characters suddenly felt layered. Were those tears purely acting or echoes of something forming behind the scenes? Even casual viewers tuned in, curious if fiction was blending into reality. But with attention comes pressure. Esther Yu has carefully balanced her bright, bubbly public image with undeniable professionalism. Yu has built a reputation for staying low profile, drama-free, focused on craft. A real relationship, if one exists, would shift everything. Some fans are protective. They don't want speculation to hurt careers. Others are hopeful, seeing something rare in an industry built on illusion. And no matter how many times we replay that moment, it still doesn't look staged. It looks like two people caught somewhere between roles and reality. And maybe that's why the story refuses to fade. Emotional closing. In an entertainment world filled with calculated headlines and strategic rumors, authenticity is rare. We're used to polished smiles, carefully timed coincidences, viral moments engineered for attention. But what happened between Esther Yu and Yu felt quiet, almost fragile. It wasn't a dramatic confession. It wasn't headline-chasing skinship. It was a look. And sometimes, a look carries more truth than 1,000 press releases. Maybe there's simply two actors deeply immersed in their craft. Maybe the chemistry we see is proof of talent,